So guys, I'm looking at the US30 over here. So this is the daily time frame, and it's currently bearish, as you can see. So it's currently bearish on the daily time frame. Right here, it's just done retracing, and it's pushing down. So my bias is that this is the next target. This should be the next target for the US30. This level right here. Okay, so now let's go down to, let me remove this, guys. Let me remove this over here. Just removing all this put here. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so now going down to the 1 hour time frame, right? Okay, that's cool. So the 1 hour time frame is also bearish, but remember, you can't just sell because you see the trend being bearish. You need to have rules as to when do you enter the trade, what would have happened before you enter the trade, and what time that would also be, and where you're going to put your stop loss and where you're going to put your TP. And if you do move your stop loss, you also need to know when are you moving your stop loss. So like what would have happened for you to move your stop loss to a certain level. Okay, so let's find yesterday's high, right? So this is, yesterday was the 31st of August. So this is yesterday's high. Let's remove this. So I just use the red color here on my horizontal lines, to indicate yesterday's high and yesterday's low. Okay, cool. So let's look for yesterday's low. What's the lowest? The lowest, yesterday's low. So this is the 1st of September, still 1st of September. Okay, yep, so this is yesterday's low, right here. So this is yesterday's high, yeah, this red horizontal line, and then yesterday's low on this other red horizontal line. So now this blue line, you can see it's different from the red lines. It's not straight, so I use this one to mark my New York open, midnight New York open, right? So you're gonna look for New York open at midnight. Where's midnight? Okay, here's midnight, and then we put it right there, so we know that at this level was the New York open at midnight. Bear in mind that I use New York, New York time, UTC 4. This is what I use, okay, on my charts. And then you're gonna get a vertical line, and then we're gonna mark London open 3 a.m. So this is London open. No, yeah, this is London open, and also, yep, gonna mark London. No, London open is here. Sorry, London open is here, and now New York open. It should be at 8:30. We'll just fix that when we go to the 15-minute time frame to put it exactly at 8:30. Then right now I'm going to put my vertical line at the New York close. New York close 4 p.m. So this is London, this is New York. Let me also mark Asia. Asia open on the 31st at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Asia open. Here we go. Asia open, Asia closed, London open, New York open. So remember, London closes at around 10 p.m. New York time. That's when London closes, but we're not going to mark that line. Okay, then we're gonna mark the New York, the Asia high, the Asia low. If you wanna, but that's if you wanna trade the London. So I use the blue horizontal lines for that. That's if you're gonna trade the London, but I don't really trade the London. I trade the New York. You know, I think it's better for me to trade the New York open, and because I trade New York, what I do is put my lines here. You know, let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Oh, before we do that, let me mark the New York lunch. New York lunch is at 12, right? 12 noon till 1 o'clock. Okay, so now we're going to the 15-minute time frame. Cool, 15-minute time frame. So remember, this is New York lunch right here, from 12 noon to 1 o'clock. And this red line here is the low, yesterday's low. So this is yesterday's low, and this is the Asia's high right here, and this is Asia's low right here, the blue horizontal line. Okay, and now let's put this horizontal line on 8:30. There we go. New York open 8:30. Remember here, New York open 8:30. This is for the US30, not for forex pairs. So I'm currently paper trading the ICT 2020 mentorship strategy. So that's what I'm paper trading right now, testing it out, preparing myself to do a funded challenge. Okay, so yeah, that's how I put my mark. That's how I mark out my chart. You know, if I'm going to trade London, which I don't trade, but if you were to trade London and you're me, you would mark out Asia, you know. And if you were to trade New York, you know, you would take this here and put it right here on the London high, and this on the London low. London is not yet closed, but yeah, so you just modify as time goes, you know, until New York opens, and just make sure that your high is you know, at the correct spot, and your low is at the correct spot, and that's correct. And yeah, this is yesterday's low. So as you can see, London opened, London went straight down right here. This is the Asia range, right? Just after the Asia range, London went straight down, and it went slightly up. Remember, this is the 15-minute time frame. Slow, so just a slight pullback, and then went right through.